Hello students, in present video I am going to explain about sole proprietorship business. Material is available in the description box. It is most oldest and common type of business organization. It is common because it is less expensive and easy to establish and to run. Observe the term sole proprietorship. It includes two words, sole proprietorship. Sole means single, proprietorship means ownership. Therefore, if any business organization is owned, operated and controlled by one single individual, that organization is known as a sole proprietorship. That individual is known as sole proprietor or sole trader or entrepreneur, and that organization is known as sole proprietorship or sole trading concern or individual entrepreneurship. Sole proprietorship form of business is suitable for this type of organizations. First one, businesses which are carried on small scale with less capital, with less risk, with limited managerial talent, and the products or services which are provided by that business have a local market. For example, medical shops, grocery shops, garment business, bakeries, small factories, consultants, home-based business, stationery shop, sweet shops, vegetables and fruits business, tea stalls, laundry, etc. Second one, businesses where customers are given personal attention according to their tastes and preferences. For example, beauty parlors, hair cutting salons, tailoring shops, financial planner, web developers, artistic furniture. Artistic furniture means a specific furniture which is manufactured based on the taste and preference of customers. Artistic jewelry, embroidery, motorcycle repair shop, etc. Then third one, businesses where personal skills are required. For example, take health clinic. Doctor is a professional and he only supposed to offer the service to the patient. If you take a grocery shop, you may sit in shop or your father may sit, but it is not like that, no. Other examples are photography, tutors, musicians, etc. Now let us have a look at the features, advantages and disadvantages of sole proprietorship. First point is single ownership. Sole proprietorship is one-man show. Business is formed by the proprietor. He only prepares business plans and arranges various factors of production such as capital, premises, machinery and manpower. He only manages and controls the business. He may take the help of his family members or relatives, or he may employ people from outside, but he is the final decision maker. Let us have a look at the advantages of single ownership. First advantage of single ownership is inexpensive management. Generally, business activities are managed by owner and his family members. If needed, they employ few members from outside. Thus, salary expenditure is minimized. As owner personally takes care of each and every activity, the wastage of raw material is minimized. Owner keeps proper control on some expenses such as electricity bill, telephone bill, petrol expenses, stationery expenses, etc. Then work efficiency. As workers are personally supervised by the owner, workers try to improve their efficiency. It results in manufacturing of quality goods at a least cost. Then finally, machines are properly supervised. They are carefully handled. Thus, repair expenditure is also minimized. So, all these reasons leads to inexpensive management. Second advantage of single ownership is personal contact with the customers and employees. As the owner only manages and controls the business, he can maintain good personal contact with his customers and employees. He only sits in the shop. He only receives the customers. He only deals with them personally. As a result of that, he can know the tastes, preferences, attitudes, problems, likes and dislikes of his customers. So he can maintain only those goods in his shop which are needed by his customers. Similarly, employees are few and they directly work under the proprietor. So proprietor can personally listen to their problems, and if possible, he can show a solution for those problems. It leads to the dilution of industrial disputes. Third point, quick decision and prompt action. As proprietor only takes all decisions, when opportunities come his way, he can exploit them quickly. For example, he can give discounts to loyal customers on spot if he feels that such an act brings more income in future. And prompt action, the implementation of this decision is also done quickly because proprietor only is going to execute these decisions. Fourth advantage is direct motivation. As sole proprietorship is owned and managed by single person, he only enjoys all profits from the business. He doesn't share the profits with others. Thus, there is a direct link between effort and earnings. If he works more, he earns more. That is the reason why some proprietors devote their maximum time in their business. Suppose take small general store keepers who are running their shops in interior areas. They open their shops in early morning at 6 o'clock and they continue till night 11 o'clock. They open their shops even on public holidays also because of this reason. With this, the advantages of single ownership point are completed. Now come to the disadvantages of single ownership. First disadvantage is limited resources. Resources means capital, finance, money. There are two sources of finance in case of proprietorship. First one, personal savings. But as there is only one owner, the amount which is brought by the owner from his personal savings may not be sufficient to run the business. Then second option is borrowings from banks. While lending money, bankers demand some assets as security. Sole proprietor may not have sufficient assets to offer as security to the bankers. Thus, sole proprietorship suffers with limited finance. Because of this reason, they cannot expand their business. They cannot enjoy large scale economies such as economies in large scale production, economies in large scale purchase, economies in large scale sale. Second disadvantage of single ownership is limited managerial ability. Due to limited resources, a sole proprietor cannot employ professionals such as marketing manager, finance manager, chartered accountant, production manager, because their salaries will be in lakhs. He cannot afford that much. So he only executes all important business activities such as financing, purchases, stock keeping, production, marketing, advertising, dealing with customers, sales, accounting, etc. A single person cannot possess complete knowledge on all business aspects. Similarly, he cannot devote sufficient time on all these things. So there is a chance of taking wrong decisions, which results in failure of business. Even though he has sufficient funds, he cannot expand the business beyond a certain limit, because as he is only one person, he cannot handle that many branches. Thus, sole proprietorship suffers with limited managerial ability. With this, first feature, single ownership, and the advantages and disadvantages related to this feature are completed. Now come to second feature of sole proprietorship. Less legal formalities. Sole proprietorship business is not governed by any specific act. Therefore, there are no much rules and regulations to start, to continue and to close the business. No need of maintaining formal financial accounts. Similarly, no need of publishing annual accounts to the public. But sole proprietorship business should follow some laws like tax laws, labor laws, etc. Let us see the advantages of this feature. First advantage is easy to form and wind up. There are less legal formalities to form, to start a sole proprietorship. No need to submit too many documents. Therefore, proprietor doesn't need to take the service of legal experts to prepare the documents. It is equally easy to wind up, to close the business. Second advantage is flexibility in operations. Flexibility means the possibility for changes. Sole proprietor can change the size, location, line of the business. Change in line of the business means, suppose he started one stationery shop. Now he wants to convert that shop into a grocery shop. This is known as change in line of business. Similarly, he can expand his business. Suppose he started one grocery shop. Now he wants to sell even vegetables also. Otherwise, he started his shop in Koti. Now he wants to establish another shop in Amirpet. He doesn't need to follow too many formalities for this expansion. Third one is maintenance of business secrets. In case of sole proprietorship, there is no legal formality that proprietor should disclose each and every aspect of the business to outsiders. So maintenance of business secrets helps to avoid competition problem. Secrets can be maintained on these matters. Business strategies used by the owner, technical matters, raw materials used, manufacturing process, marketing of products, profit earned by the owner. As the secrets are maintained, proprietor can take full advantage of new ideas. So these are the advantages of less legal formalities. There are no disadvantages for this feature. Now let us see the third feature of sole proprietorship. Third feature is no separate entity. Entity means identity. As per accounting system, owner and a firm both have separate identities. Means when you are preparing accounts of sole proprietorship, you have to maintain a discrimination between owner's personal transactions and business transactions. But in legal terms, owner and firm both are one and the same. Means owner can purchase business properties in his own name. Similarly, he can enter into business contracts with outsiders in his name. He can file suits on others in his name. Filing a suit means filing a court case. The reverse is also possible. Means others can sue him personally. There are no advantages of this feature. There is one disadvantage. Let us see that. Disadvantage of this feature is lack of continuity. If there is any uncertain event in the personal life of the owner, surely it disturbs the smooth working of the firm. Long illness, death, retirement, bankruptcy, insanity, imprisonment of owner in his personal life result in the closure of business. Here bankruptcy means what? Suppose owner is in financial trouble. He is unable to repay the outstanding amounts to creditors. He can file a petition in court for bankruptcy. Then owner has to hand over business properties and his personal properties to court. Court disposes these properties on auction basis. Then whatever proceeds come with that amount, court settles the dues of creditors. For creditors it is loss because they cannot get back the full amounts. Next word, insanity means madness. Then imprisonment means punishment of being in jail. The successor of owner may not have the ability or interest to continue his business. For example, owner has only one son. He studies medicine and becomes a doctor. When owner becomes old, there is nobody to take care of his business. Thus, his business may come to an end. The sudden closure of business is inconvenience to his employees and customers. So, the life of sole proprietorship is uncertain. This is third point. Now, let us move to fourth feature of sole proprietorship. Fourth feature of sole proprietorship is unlimited liability. The liability of proprietor for business debts is unlimited. This is one of the biggest disadvantage of sole proprietorship. So, unlimited liability is a feature as well as disadvantage of sole proprietorship. What is unlimited liability? In case of failure of business, creditors can recover their due amounts from business assets. If that amount is insufficient, creditors can claim the amount from the personal property of the proprietor. Let us understand this point with one example. One sole proprietor has taken 10 lakh rupees loan from bank. Here bank is considered as a creditor. During the course of business, he got total losses and he has decided to close the business. Now he sold business property, machinery, business related vehicles, furniture, etc. and he got 4 lakh rupees. Now the difference amount 6 lakh rupee, proprietor has to sacrifice his personal properties. By disposing his personal properties such as land, car, his own house, family jewelry, his personal bank balance, he has to pay the remaining 6 lakh rupees to banker. Thus, there is no safety for the personal property of the proprietor. That is why in case of sole trading concerns, proprietors hesitate to invest in large scale business. With this, features of sole proprietorship business is completed. Now let us see some more advantages of proprietorship business. Self-employment. Unemployment is one serious problem in India. Instead of looking for a job outside, a person can start sole proprietorship with whatever amount he has. Thus, this business creates self-employment. Not only that, he can take outsiders as his helpers. Thus, sole proprietorship creates job opportunities also. Second advantage is socially desirable. The number of sole traders is large. They give tough competition to large companies. Large companies have to lower their prices because sole traders provide those goods and services to customers at lower prices. Thus, sole traders save the customers from the monopoly and the exploitation of big companies. Therefore, sole proprietorship business is socially desirable. So, this is all about the meaning, features, advantages and disadvantages of sole proprietorship business. Hope this video is helpful to you. Thank you.